Hey guys, Luna here, and we're back to play a little bit of Murder by Numbers. I don't know why I've been saying murdered by numbers, but I suppose it's just the same difference in the end. Okay, here, continuing off, figuring out who done it in case 1. So let's see. Something's here. Here it is. Boxes. Paper. There we go. I always love it when I see when games start with something a little bit easier. And I turned down the music since I thought it was a little loud last time. So hopefully it's good for you guys. I'm still figuring out the volume for music in comparison to my voice. So just sometimes it's better just to figure it out as one goes. As there's not really much else to do besides that. Let's see here, 3, 4, 5, 6, 2, 3, 4. And again, we're at it again. So, anyways, for those who are new to this channel, I recommend checking out some of the earlier videos that I posted. As you can see, I am still relatively new to the whole YouTube career, but as I said in some of my earlier videos, I'm doing this for fun, but I still want to make things enjoyable for you guys, because if it's not fun for you guys, then why would there be videos at all, am I right? That can't be it. Well, one thing's for sure is that it is this. So, let's see here. It's knocked off. It's done. It's done. I'm sure some of you guys are seeing some things and to be like, but what about right there? What about this? Well, I don't see things right off the bat, so you can leave those comments off to the side. Because after all, I'm doing this for you guys to just watch, listen, and relax to. And if you don't want to watch it, then you can always just brush it to the side and just carry on your merry way. Okay, yes. This is an audio cassette recorder. Maybe Blake used it for dictating? Looks like there's a tape inside. It's got something written inside. SM66 tape 1, tape 01. SM66 could be SM66 could be a code. Initiating brute force algorithm. Stop. We're never gonna figure out anything like that. Just play the tape and we'll go from there. Okay, initiating playback. Door opens. Who are you? What do you want? Probably don't play dumb with me. You know what it's, you know, you really want me to do, not that, to do something. Isn't there anything else I can do? Clock's ticking, Blake. Alright, just don't do it. We're finishing up on set right now. I'll go something. My apologies, Honor. The recording seems to be damaged. Some audio has been lost. I heard enough. Blake was being threatened. I just wish I could tell who he's talking to. There may be more information. I'll continue playback. Okay, it's done. I told her she's off the show. Jesus, how am I supposed to explain this to the network? It's not my problem. But we're done right now, right? Just get the rest of the photos and get out. So, maybe adultery or something? Not so fast. We're holding on to these just in case. That was never part of the deal. This is something. Calm down, Blake. Supposed to be over. I'm something what I should have done from the start. Away from that phone. I'm gonna warn you again. Get your hands off me. He was killed because of me. So someone didn't like Honor, or he committed adultery and wanted to get rid of Honor. It sounds like they were blackmailing him somehow. Someone wanted me off the show so badly I'm sorry, Honor. I wish I could do more to identify the killer's voice. It's not your fault, Scout. We'll figure this out somehow, and finding out who this tape recorder belongs to is our next step. Hey there, gorgeous. Got time to talk? This is the time or place for it. This really isn't the time or a place for a chat. We're standing in a crime scene. Crime scene, huh? Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Yeah, and you don't want Detective Cross to find you in here. So what are you doing in here? Me? I was just looking for my car keys. Get that? I lose things all the time. Want me to help look? I could move the desk pretty easily if you want me to check under it. But just wait a second. How about we just leave the desk and the body where it is? Alright, yeah, whatever you say. You still feel very suspicious. Did you come in here for a reason? For the greatest reason of all, love. I wanted to get with you alone for a while. There's something between us, don't you feel it? If you feet of concrete wouldn't be a bad start. Something between us. What makes you think that there's something between us? Because I can't stop thinking about you. I was hoping that maybe you feel the same. You got that detective to believe you're innocent. Maybe you can do the same for me, and then we can go and look. You're a good-looking guy, but this is not the time. One of my best friends is dead. He's literally right there. Right, I'm sorry. Guess I just got carried away. Hey, is Becky single? What do you do here? Don't think I've seen you on set. Oh, you know, whatever comes up. I keep my tools with me and I go where they tell me to. Didn't you say you're a carpenter earlier? If there's carpentry needs doing, sure. If there's something that needs screwing, I'll do that too. If something needs nailing down, just call me. Who's that rap guy? MC Hammond something Hamper? Point is, whatever you need to be, except weekends, evenings, and every 4th Wednesday. That's when I do bodybuilding. My mom taught me 3 things. Take care of your body and don't fuss. I like that rule. Don't listen to Pa because he's a goddamn jerk. Proud to say I live by those rules every day of my life, and when I have kids, I'm going to teach them the same. Maybe not the last one. Must be pretty strong. Get in many fights? Ooh, me? What's that got to do with anything? Based on a visual assessment, you would be pretty capable of killing someone if you wanted. Hey, what are you trying to say? What do you think, John? Could he be the killer? Noodle arms back there? No way. Then again, when I was at school, a scrawny kid nerd knocked some other kid out with a chest. So yeah, if John had a weapon or something, I guess it's possible. What do you think about Becky? She's pretty, got one hell of a temper though. You don't want to get on a bad side, trust me. I come from a long line of her mouth broads. I'm used to it. You think that kind of anger might have been enough for Becky to kill Blaine? Doubt it. My mom was always yelling, but she never killed nobody. So that would explain where Pa went. What about Detective Cross? Ain't much like detectives on TV, is he? What you really need is someone like them on What's the Shogun Murdered something something. Mr. something, Mr. Miss Terry. Murder Miss Terry. That's right. Bet they sort this whole mess out, right? Say, now that I mention it, you kinda look like one of those chicks on the show. Anyone ever tell you that? Yeah, I get that a lot. You know anything about the tape recorder? So I need answers, truly. Where were you at 4:30 today? I don't want to keep track of time most days. Like I was working on a set. Do you have any proof? What do you think all these seals are for? I ain't here to build a dollhouse. Guess I'm gonna... Guess time to investigate a little bit more, see if there's anything left over. Something here. Bloodstain? No. Oh, telephone. Let's see here. 5, 6, 7, 4, 1. 5, 6, 7, 5, 6, 7, 6, 7. Okay, yes. Viable either location up here in this row. Actually, I can like Inson because why the heck not? So I know that, and that could be there because of the 5. And that can be done like that. I just don't know for sure. Because I don't know if that goes there, that goes there, so. All that's left is just a little bit of figuring out. Oh, no. That's... Two, 3, 4, 5, 4, 5, 6. This music is very relaxing and I really like it. What is this? This is a button? A yo-yo? Oh, phone receiver. It's odd. Blake's phone book was left off the hook. The position suggests that he only just lifted the receiver when he was struck. Maybe he was trying to make a call, but the killer got to him. Well, that would line up with the voice recording. Where is it? Down? Oh. Oh, I didn't even see that the line was blurred. The part of the deck was blurred, like was he smacked against the desk? That's really clever hiding with a clue, I must say. Because I would never have thought that the corner of a desk was used. So let's see here. So what is this gonna be? Obviously probably the corner of the desk, but specifically what of note though is the important thing. What is wait, is that a letter? Oh, Blake's mate. I thought it was the corner that it was trying to do. And we got some new bonus puzzles which we might have to do later. Oh god, these letters Blake must have been going through the fan mail. We get stacks of this stuff every month. What for? Nothing really. People just want to say they like the show because it helps them feel closer to us. If they want to be closer, why don't they visit the studio? I mean, emotionally scout. Fans get to know us through the show and they write to us. Well, they mostly want to write to Becky, but you get the idea. Here, I'll read you one. To whoever wrote episode 6, I hope you trip and fall on your pencil and bleed all over the floor and die in agony. I would not advise allowing this person to get close to you, and emotionally or otherwise. Here's another one. Mr. Patterson, you cheat up murder Miss Terry's and craft out of a sorry excuse for a new season. If I ever had the misfortune to meet you in the streets, I'll open you up and make you eat your own gut. Oh, then maybe you'll know how it made the fans feel. This isn't fan mail, it's hate mail. 14 envelopes, here with the same handwriting. I calculate the 98% probability that they're all from one person. And they're all signed with the same thing, Showmaster66. Could it be some kind of nickname? The tape recorded label said SM66. Could be a shortened version of the same name. Of course, whoever Showmaster66 is, they have access to the studio and a vendetta. That must have been the person who killed Blake. But what's their real identity? Again, I go to him or the fan. So, back to... Oh, so it just says nothing. We found these letters on Blake's desk. Have you ever written to the studio? This is kind of embarrassing, but I don't really write much. Mostly stick to invoices and Christmas cards, and even then I make mistakes. One Christmas card I accidentally sent bright red Lingari to the hardware store instead of my girl at home. Would have been fine, except she woke up on Christmas morning to an invoice for 14 feet of plywood, and she still hadn't paid. What was his name? What about this name, Showmaster 66? Do you recognize it? That's a name? Sounds more like an exercise book. Okay, so let's go check out the office where the others. No, let's check out the break room where the others are. Casey, best friends. Do you know anything about Blake's mail? You really need to clear out that bag, babe. So, who else is Jennifer? No, there's no one else here. Where did everyone else go? Am I missing something? Okay. Because maybe I have to. Hair dye. Can you tell me anything about this bottle? Where did you get this? This is Coral brand hair dye. Trust me, Anna, you don't want this stuff anywhere near your head. Bill found it in Blake's office and down to Proctor. Do you recommend I take it? You'd be better off using spray paint. I threw that out in the trash out years ago. I've been very strict with our suppliers. Spent a long time explaining all the painful ways it could be inserted into their sales guys if they just tried to flog me. So someone else must have brought it in. This could belong to the killer. If you ask me, you have to be a psycho to use that stuff. But why would a murderer need hair dye? Quick disguise, maybe? Ah! And it's the fan. What the heck was that? I think it was Becky. It sounded like it came from the set. Do you think she found another body? Better go check. Me? What? I would love to be there to back you up. But I should probably stay here. In case the trailer tries to hide in the fridge. Locational sets. Time to investigate the sets. The final location, presumably. How strange, this room doesn't seem to be finished. It's a TV set, Scouts. This is where we film Murder Miss Terry. Becky, are you here? Get away from me, you freak. I said get away from me. What's going on? Ah! Don't sneak up on me like that, you idiot! Are you okay? Is someone else? Oh crap, he's coming this way! I'm getting out of here. If you ask, you didn't see me. Got it? If who asks? I'm guessing the fan. Becky, please, I just want to read you something. Oh, hi, Hunter. Say, did Becky come this way? She said to meet her in the restroom. And bring a towel. What? But Oh, you're kidding, of course. I knew that. Can't believe it. I'm really here on set. What are you doing here? In here, and why did Becky's come like that? Oh, well, I guess I surprised her. I never realized TV set studios were so dark. So you're just standing around in the dark on an empty set. Not just any empty set. This is the actual set where Murder Miss Terry is filmed. Yeah, it was. You big fan of the show? Absolutely, Miss Terry. Becky is pretty much my idol. Don't get me wrong, I love your character too. Miss Terry and Detective Oat are the greatest TV detectives of all time. Thanks, Sean. It's a shame it's just a shame all over. Over? You don't really think they'll cancel the show, do you? How can we carry on without Blake? He was the only one who brought us all together. It was his show as much as anyone else's. But you have to keep going. Think of it as a tribute to him, a memorial season. Wouldn't that be a best way to honor his work? Even if we wanted to, there'd be no Detective Oates. One of the last things Blake did was cancel my contract for next season. You're kidding! We can't have Terry without Oates. That's ridiculous! If you think that's ridiculous, wait till you hear about the talking poodle. As soon as I get home, I'm posting on Alt.TV Mystery about this. Alt.TV.mystery about this. There will be angry letters, black faxes, riots. Do you really want Becky to like you? No. She's so cool. I just wish she'd talk to me. No matter what I say, she looks like I'm something nasty she's stepped in. You don't understand, Becky. You don't understand. Becky hasn't shown no signs of interest in you, but you keep trying. Because she's Miss freaking Terry. I might have no chance, but I gotta try. Even if she tells me to go to hell, at least she spoke to me. I can't decide if that's just nice or just creepy. You don't happen to know if she's into poetry, do you? I don't think so. Why? No reason. What do you think about Julie? He's such a jerk, all muscles, no brains, and the way he's always flirting with Becky makes me sick. If you're trying to find a murder around here, he's big enough to do it and stupid enough not to hide it properly either. Why do women always go for the meatheads like him when there's are good guys like me just waiting to be given a chance? Gee, I don't know. Maybe if you respect them as people instead of acting like they owe you something, that would be a good start. Oh, sure. And what would you know about it? Yeah. Both of them are not. Sorry, I didn't mean to snap at you. All this murder stuff has gotten me pretty tense. So, you know about Sean? Any of these letters look familiar to you? No? Why would they? Yeah, just want to guess, you sent fan mail before, right? I bet you know our address by heart. I've also memorized the studio's phone number and fax numbers, and my 10-digit membership code for Miss Terry Junior's Investigator Club. But I haven't sent any fan mail recently, and who signed these so-called letters anyways? You won't find my name at the bottom, that's for sure. True, they're signed by Showmaster66. That's a pretty cool handle, but I don't recognize it. Where did you get that? I mean, I've seen a cassette recorder before. There's nothing special about that one. Quite the opposite. The recording quality was so bad that most of the audio is unintelligible. What? Oh man, I knew I shouldn't have, what did I say? Shouldn't have what? Shouldn't have told you how much a fan I am of your show. You're trying to sell me some cheap tape recorder just because you detective votes. I've never been so insulted in my life. Hang on, this guy owns every Miss Terry collectible you probably buy any old crap. I'm not trying to sell you anything. I just wanted to know if you recognized it. Well, then, okay then. Never seen it before in my life. Awfully suspicious. So we found a stack of hate mail and audio tape, both in the room where Blake was murdered. An analysis suggests both of these belong to the same person, Showmaster66. At the same time, the recording tells us that Blake was killed because someone wanted me fired from the show. There is a 70.4967% chance that the hate mail was sent by the same person who killed Blaine. We're dealing with some kind of crazy fan, and you're big on the online forums. You must know something, John. I don't know what to tell you. Please, don't worry, I think I already know who Showmaster66 really is. It's you! It's you, isn't it? You're Showmaster66. Alright, fine, you got me. It's mine. It's all mine. The tape recorder, the letters. You killed Blake. What did he ever do to you? No, I didn't kill anyone. You have to believe me. Missouri. What the heck do you think you're doing? Just in time, detective. I have identified the murder of Blake Parkinson. You're not just going to quit, are you? You know what? Fine. It's about time you learn. This isn't as easy thing. Who's the killer and what's your proof? This is the moment of truth. Just stay calm and think it through. You got this. It was John. The hate mail and tape recorder proves it was John. Yeah, the hair dye and ID card proves it. No, the hair dye, the acting figure and hair dye. No, it's the hate mail. The hate mail was sent by Blake by someone calling himself Showmaster66, a synonym of John Redford. That's not. Yes, I sent the letters only because they were ruining my show. You also planted this tape recorder at the scene of the crime. No, I mean, yes, I hid the tape recorder in there, but I was only trying to hear about the next season of Murder Mystery. I only wanted to find out what was going on behind the scenes. That's the only reason I'm here today, I swear. You believe me, right? You seriously don't think I killed anyone, do you? Death threats, trespassing, planting a surveillance device. You better come with me. I want to search that backpack you left in the break room. You mean you're going along with all this? What about Thule? He could have killed Blake, or that security guy. I bet he's the murderer. Wait, let's not do anything crazy. Move it. No. What about me? You've done enough. Just keep back and let me handle this. Really, Detective, this isn't necessary. Will you just listen to me for a second? Don't I have rights? What's all this noise? John was just about to open his backpack for me. What for? I guarantee all his nerd is carrying is a bunch of toys and bubblegum cards. Maybe, but there's some serious accusations, man. I need to see that's inside that bag. But I don't. She'll see. Ooh, Miss Cal. What she's got to do with this? Don't look at me. I got no idea what he's blabbing about. It's embarrassing, and I'd rather not. Fine, I'll open it for you. Wait, don't open that bag, Detective. What the heck do you want, Honor? Get this floating rust bucket out of here. It's obviously malfunctioning. If it's a killer bag, it may be dangerous. Do not advise opening it with proper precautions. Dangerous like what? A bomb? There's no bomb inside that bag. That's exactly what a mad bomber would say. Don't you dare open that bag while I'm in here. Not qualified to handle bombs. I'll have to call it in. Eating bomb swab. Bag full of toys. It's a new low. Maybe they're right. Maybe I am getting too old for this kind of work. I could do a subsurface scan of the bag without opening it. It's not 100% accurate, but it may help. You can do that, and it's safe. There's only a small chance of accidental detonation. Statistically insignificant, really. This crazy tin can is gonna kill us all. Do the scan. Oh. I need to do that. But then again, most of these do have to be filled in anyways. Oh. It's done. 4, 4. 3, 2, no. 2, 4. 3, 2. 3, 2. 3, 4. 5, 4. That's here. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And 2, 2. That's what there. What is that? It's a trophy? What's that shoe? Good news, Detective. There's no bomb inside a bag, although I'm detecting a large solid metal object. Let me have a look. It's word on all these sheets of paper looks like some kind of poetry. There's no need to. The Eternal Mystery, an ode to Becca Call. Ooh, what? Ooh. We'll come back to that. Let me see what this metal thing is first. It looks like a trophy. What's it doing? Hey, that's not mine. Someone must have put it. I doubt that. Recognize it's a Starshine Award. Why is John carrying a TV award around in his backpack? Me, Blake's off. Must have stolen it from Blake's office. And look, it's got blood on it. Well, no wonder you didn't want us to look inside your backpack. I don't know how that got in there. I swear, I just didn't want everyone to see my poetry. I know it's not very good. It was just supposed to be just for Becky. But now you all think I'm some sort of weird loser. And a murderer. Don't forget murderer. Why would I kill the one person responsible for my favorite TV show? I might not have liked some of the new episodes, but you guys are my heroes. Save it for the interrogation room. You're gonna wish you spent your money on retaining a good lawyer instead of a bunch of collectibles. John Redfern, I'm arresting you for the murder of Blake Patterson. You'll have the right to remain silent to anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. But I'm innocent. Don't listen to him, he's just desperate. You saw all the evidence. This case is open and shut. You need to go home and take it easy. Get your head straight. It's been a long day for all of us. But is that really all? What a day. Babe, I'm just glad it's over. I can hear a cold glass of Chardonnay calling. But it's not over, is it? It's not for me. What are you on about? You caught the bad guy, or did you not notice Detective Crossfrog marching him out of here? Yeah, but Blake's still gone. It's all because of me. Don't be daft. You didn't kill him. But John wanted Blake to fire me, not Becky, not you, me. If I wasn't on the show, Blake might still be alive. Forget the glass. I'm sensing this is more of a bottle of Chardonnay situation. Maybe two. Yeah, I probably just need some time to relax and process everything. Absolutely, you need some downtime, babe. How about we hit the town, my treat? I know this great drag place is just around the corner. Can we just hang at my place instead? I don't know if I want to deal with other people right now. No problem. I still got some stuff to pack up, so I'll meet you there in the parking lot in 10. Reminder, you still haven't found your car keys on it. Damn, I forgot about that. Casey, can we make it 20? Sure, I've been stuck in here for hours already. What's another 20 minutes? Location unlocked. Parking lot. To the parking lot we go. Huh, Casey must be still packing up. Can we leave and we can't leave until we find your car keys. Well, pretty sure I didn't drop them out here. They must be somewhere outside. Can I investigate? Let's check. Can I look through a lot of great episodes in here, and Blake was always ready to talk if I needed something. But now, I know it's the same room, but it feels so different. Understandable, many things have been moved. I detect 4,913 differentiations in object positions and orientation since my last scan. Cross must have had a team in here to collect any last pieces of evidence. At least they've finally taken Blake away. Dear saves in peace. Is the car keys in here, maybe? So that's 1, 2. This is obviously so. This is 4. This is 5. These. Apologies for that. I drank some water into this. Water went down the wrong pipe. Let's see, that's there. So that's that. And this is that. Yeah, well, since the 3 is here, just most likely assume that the 2 is gonna be there. Looks like that. So let's see here. That's that. Knock out that. And that. And knock out those. Do that. That's knocked off. Which means I can do that, that. So there's that. And well, we can safely assume those are together. Knock these off. And who's knocked off? That knocked off. That. Let's see here. Oh, I know that. And nothing goes there. What is this? This is paper. Photographs. Polaroid. Cross must have missed it when you took the rest of the evidence. Wait a second. Didn't Blake mention photographs on the audio tape? They were using them to blackmail him. The photograph seems to show 2 people engaged in some sort of wrestling. Yeah, it's Total 3. Oh, God, they're not wrestling. They're, I'll explain later. So who are the 2 people in the picture? Obviously that's Blake, so I guess that's his. Wait a second, that's not his wife. No wonder he didn't want these pictures to get out. A scandal like this could have ruined him. There's something written on the other side. Get rid of Anna Missoura or this goes public. That confirms that Blake was blackmailed into firing me. Detective Cross can add this into the list of charges against John. I just don't get why he hated me so badly. According to his letters, he was upset about the recent episodes of the show. True, but he was so excited to meet me and Becky. He didn't seem to hate me at all. It just doesn't make any sense. Oh no, wait. I just ran a comparison on the handwriting at the back of the photograph. It doesn't match the handwriting on John's letters. How can we be so sure? My image analysis sub-routers are functioning correctly. There's only a 0.043% probability that I'm wrong. Those are pretty good odds, but if John didn't take the photo, he may not be the killer after all. We have to take this detective process. Blake murderer is still out there. Where is... Maybe you dropped your keys in here? Shall I scan the room for them? It's worth a try. You do know what keys we're actually looking for now, right? Only one way to find out. There's something here. Four up, 3 up, 3 up, 3 up, 1 up, and 1 up there, there. And let's see here. C2, knock that off. Oops, wrong way. And that's That's... Oh, also, did you know that security breach, to those that are watching this, if you don't watch Five Nights at Freddy's reviews, did you know that Security Breach, the latest installment of the Five Nights at Freddy's series, actually came out? I believe it was either yesterday or today, which I think is pretty interesting for another series. I would play the FNAF series, but I don't know. It's one of those games that I feel like isn't up to my play style of sorts, where I prefer just casual games like this where I can just relax and enjoy myself. And just talk to you guys if I think of something to say. Hey, look, it's the car keys. Huzzah! And we got some new memories. So what else is... Hey, you actually found them. I did? I did! As Bogey once said, I think this could be the beginning of a beautiful friendship. Bogey? Yeah, Humphrey Bogart. Don't tell me you don't know Casablanca. Casablanca, the largest city in Morocco. Not the place, the movie. It's a classic. I don't think I've actually watched the movie before. You'll love it. As soon as we get out of here, we're watching it together. So, oh hey, Honor. John will be done at the station with the detective class by now. I wonder how the interrogation's going. I was on to him from the start. As you came into the break room, I was like, he's the murderer. But no one wanted to listen to me. Seriously, Honor. It's exhausting being right all the time. Yeah, it must be awful. It's so unfair. Everyone knows the show is ruined now that Blake's gone, and I'll probably never get my Starshine award. And I'll miss my party. This day has been a total disaster. I just want it to be over. Could still make it to that party. Here, you know we're free to leave, right? I bet you could still make that party. I could, but I already missed the paparazzi's opening window. It'd just be a waste of time. I thought you just went to these parties to meet people, not just get photographed. You think getting anywhere in Hollywood is about networking? Think about all the call-up features on it. Go to a party, get snapped looking glam on the way in, and get snapped again on the way out, making sure not to look too sloppy, of course. You can snap on the next day with a giant coffin on it and huge sunglasses, and you get a double-page spread in celeb life. Or you could just marry some rich guy and step all over the people who spent years working toward their dreams. But you know more about that than me. Starshine Awards. Why are you so obsessed with getting the Starshine Award? You know you're a good actress. You don't need an award to prove it. The award is my dream. I want to win Best Actress since I was a little girl, and I'm not about to give it up now. Don't you think it's a little unhealthy to focus on it like you do? It's healthy to have goals, Honor. I know I'm a good actress, but I want everyone else to know. I want to be able to shove that award in their face and say, see, I made it. Yep, that sounds totally healthy to me. It's just gonna go. Just gonna see if he's... Casey needs... Yeah, I just want to see if you need any help. There you are. Can't wait to pour the drinks, put on some music, and relax. Maybe you can still have what's been, let's face it, a bloody awful day. What about that? Can't wait. You're flaking on me? Sorry, I need to talk to Detective Cross, and I found something, and I think John is innocent after all. Don't worry about him. He'll be fine in a jail cell for one night. It'll just remind him of his basement. I'm being serious, Casey. I feel terrible. I'm convinced Cross to arrest him, and now he's out there on his own. He's probably handcuffed to a table. How would you like it? Not exactly by my scene, but someone says I should be less picky. Sorry, I didn't mean to be such an arse. It's just I've barely seen you outside of work lately. I miss our catch-ups. I know divorce isn't as simple as they make it seem on TV. There isn't always something to sign or someone loyal to talk to. How about tomorrow? We can do the whole drinks and music thing and maybe watch a movie. Would you believe scouts never see Casablanca? To be fair, I've heard of Casablanca, but never watched it myself either. Play it again, scouts! I'm sorry, Casey. I lack the equipment to play display. Oh no, I didn't mean. You know what? Don't worry about it. You two had better go free your lost little boy. If he is innocent, he needs someone like you on his side to show him his way back to Netherlands. New location discovered. Large Presence 13. They're running up to see. Sure you don't mind? Are you sure you don't mind canceling tonight? It's fine. It's just supposed being the downside of friends with someone who's nice, I suppose. Hey, I balance you out. I'm the yin to your yang, the Sani to your share. Are you trying to imply that the share isn't the nice one? Careful, or there might be another murder on the cards today. What do you think they're gonna do? How about you? What are you gonna do now? I'm booked to work a photo shoot tomorrow afternoon. Miss Terry might be on summer break, but this guy here sure as heck ain't. You're in demand. My acting coach always used to say to book all the jobs you can because one day there might not be any. Well, sorry babe, I didn't mean to. Don't sweat it, I'm happy for you really. At least one of us, it's going well for one of us, right? Do you think they'll continue the show? I wonder if they're going to the show now that Blank's gone. Not sure, he was the creator. I can't imagine Murder Miss Terry without him. But if it was doing well on the ratings, I'm sure and it makes a lot of money for the studio, but I wouldn't be surprised if they found a way to keep it going. Just don't know if I can handle another year of Becky without you around. You know, you could probably get your job back. Blake only fired you because he was getting blackmailed. Maybe, but it doesn't feel like now's the time to ask. Oh, sorry, I know Blake's not even ground yet, but could you probably reverse the last decision you made? Thanks. Yeah, that'd be cool. Hey, I'm not cold. I just take a while to warm up, but not room temperature at least. Off we go to save a fam that's. It's been years since I was in here. See that gum on the wall behind the deck? I stuck that there 15 years ago. You spent time in the police station? Now I know what you're thinking. My dad used to work here. Oh, that could be our advantage, having Nala in Pool Creek. My dad passed away a long time ago. Rana in here. Speaking of which, John's probably alone in the interview room with Cross right now. Quiet. We might be able to keep quiet. We might be able to hear what's going on. I keep telling you I wasn't there. You think you're tough, Redfern, but I'm gonna get you to crack even if it takes Red Love all night. Honored, Detective Cross is gonna crack John. We have to stop him. Shh, he'll hear us. Hi, Detective. You, what are you doing here? I found new evidence. Handed at the front desk. Okay. Maybe you haven't noticed I'm a bit busy right now. If you want to talk, come back tomorrow. Now, if you excuse me. Damn it, he's locked the door. Hey, open up. You got the wrong guy in here. If Cross won't do his job, we'll have to do it for him. What are you suggesting? Our case evidence is behind the front desk. Let's take another look. We must make something. Behind the deck? What if someone sees us? Let me worry about that. Can you try scanning this murder weapon again? I can conduct a micro-level scan, but it'll take some time. Wait. Oh, Jesus, this is a big one. This is a biggie. It's a 15 by 15, which is always kind of rough. last one is here. Six. And this is 1 and 2, so it won't make sense to do that. 2. And just continue off with these, I guess. So, see here. Well, that's gonna be thing. That's 4. That's 1. I just love this music. It's so relaxing. What is this? Is this cinnamon roll? No, it's fingerprint. Oh, fingerprint. There's the S ring, so that means this case is probably gonna end. I mean, besides for the fact. What did you find? They have faint marks on the award statue. They're oval-shaped with quite an intricate pattern. You mean fingerprints? Ah, of course. I'll update my imaging database. If we find a match for those prints, we'll know who held the murder weapon. How do we find a match? We don't have any fingerprints. Records can't pick it. The police have a database. It will only have to have the prints of people who've been arrested before, but it might be worth a try. Good idea. Do you have access to this database? I don't have the password, if that's what you mean. Can't you network it with it or something? That's not how networking works, Honor. Besides, I do not have any communication hardware, so that's odd. Seems I do have a communications port, but the relevant subroutines have been damaged. Can you fix them? I can try. Tempting data recovery. Wait, Scout, what's happening? Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. And this is some of the interesting updates that happens. That happened in the very beginning that I didn't actually record. So propulsion, imaging network, remote Profanaway, speech synthesis, visual database, all online. It's not memory. Boot syncing looks good. How is your memory clock? So Jane, who is Jane? Stable at 150 megahertz. I'm reading an average efficiency increase of 1.6% since yesterday. Damn it. Did I do something wrong? No. But I bet Tom that overclock wouldn't be stable. Guessing I'm buying lunch today. Oh no. We gotta get him ready for another test. They'll be here in 10 minutes. 10 minutes? I've only just started basic diagnostics. There's nothing we can do. If the administrators want us to refocus R&D, then screw the administrators. They can't just change parameters like this. Sorry, Scout. Looks like you're in for a long day. Interesting. You're back. Thank God. I thought I lost you. What happened? There's some interesting playback in English. So, I remembered something. There was a bright room. People were arguing. What were they arguing about? Something about Tess. She was angry. Who was angry? I don't know. I wish I could remember more. Do you think there might be other memories you haven't found yet? It is possible, but I have no way of knowing where they are or what might trigger them. If there's more to uncover, we'll find it together. I promise I'll help you when I need it. Thank you, Honor. I'm so glad I found you. In the meantime, about that communications code? Can you access the police computer? Yes, I think I restored that functionality. Give me a moment to make connection. Puzzle starts. Oh, this is solve the puzzle without using X or hints. Look out for lines that only have one solution. Any errors will be quick. It's the wrong thing. So no. I'm bad at this. Panicking. Hacking complete. Running back for the fingerprints. Well, don't make you keep me waiting, Scott. Whose is it? A man called Frank Pertwell. So that's probably the other dude. Who? 34-year-old prior arrest for assault and extortion, although the charges were dropped. There's a photograph attached to the file. You may want to see this. It looks familiar, but something's not correct. It's the Tully. Yes! I almost didn't recognize him with the red hair. That explains the bottle of hair dye. Must have had it in case he needed a quick disguise. He threw on a pair of overalls and made a story about working on sets. Even though the whole stupid thing was probably just an act, he was there to blackmail Blake, which did not go according to plan. As we heard on the tape, Blake threatened to call the police, so Frank grabbed the closest thing on hand, one of the words from behind Blake's desk. But now we know who you are, Frank, and we're coming for you. We've done it. Man, I do need a coffee. You're still here? Don't you have somewhere else to be? Hey, Grass. You aren't going to leave me alone, aren't you? Found new evidence. I told you, put on the front desk. I'll get to it. But you need to see this now. What could possibly be that important? It's Tully. I don't want to believe it either, but I was wrong. We found fingerprints on the murder weapon. Fingerprints? They match a police file on the man called Frank Pertwell, better known as Tully. He was disguised, but it's him. How do you fit the prints? The lab told me they didn't have a slot for ours. Scott did a micro-level scan for the ward. Once I had... You hacked into the police computer. I should have you both arrested. For solving your case, get the priority suit, Detective. Frank Pertwell killed Blake, and he's still out there somewhere. It's like, wait a second, he's like, I shouldn't be mad at you, but at the same time. Got Pertwell's address on file. I got to color the guy before he comes down. If he gets away now, the chief's gonna bust me down to traffic. What about us? We found the evidence. Absolutely not. You stay here. I mean it this time. Do not move until I get back. I assume we'll be ignoring his instructions as usual. You catch on pretty quick, Scout. The detective left the station in a hurry, but flashing lights and screaming siren aren't hard to follow. As I drove, my mind turned over the day's events. Blake's death, Scott's appearance, John's arrest, Frank's guilt. It seemed like the whole world was turning inside out, a dizzying whirlwind with me in the center. Up ahead, I saw Cross pull up a curbside outside an apartment block, Frank's place. There was a crowd of people gathering outside. A yellow cordon fluttered in the breeze. Something wasn't right. Frank Prushall's dead. They said it was a suicide. A note in his apartment said he hadn't meant to kill Blake. Things got out of hand. He couldn't live with himself. The usual stuff. It tied up everything neatly enough for the police case closed, but it wasn't enough. But not for me. I wanted answers. I wanted to know why I was involved, and then I wanted out to run away, regroup, and salvage whatever was left of my life. Little did I know, the universe had a different plan for me. Case closed. Question mark? And that is where we're gonna leave it off for this episode of Murder by Numbers. I hope you enjoyed solving the case once and for all, and may the stars guide your path.